Hello everyone, I'm back. My name is Himdad, an English teacher from Lezan private school. And today's lesson is also the revision of Unit 5. It is consequences of so and because. We use so with a result in front of a result before a sentence that indicates the result of something. But because in front of a sentence, which is a reason. A reason for what? For something that becomes a result. Here is, we have a sentence. I know it is safe. I know it is safe. This is the result. Because, what is the reason? Why do I know it is safe? Because I have seen it on TV. I have seen it on TV before, so now I know it is safe. But what shall we do with this sentence if I will ask you to use so here? Use so here in the sentence. In the exam, I will give you a sentence like that. It will be the same sentence, or I will give you another sentence, a different sentence, and I will ask you to use so instead of because. Because. So what shall you do? You have to use so between these two sentences in the middle. But the result should come after so. The sentence that indicates result, it should come after so. So we said because indicates the reason. So it's easy to know which one is the reason, which one is the result. The reason comes after because, the result comes before because. So we have to exchange the place of these two sentences. I have seen it on TV. I have seen it on TV. But do not forget that you have to use comma before so. Comma, so, then you have to write down the result. I know it's safe. I know it's safe. I know it's safe. You have to use so like that if I will ask you in the exam. But if I will ask you to use what? To use because. To use because in the sentence. What will you do? You know that the result comes after so that will be the reason. So we have to change the place of these two sentences, or exchange their places. I know it's safe. Here, we take it here. Then write down because without comma. If I will ask you to use because in the sentence, you have to erase comma or remove comma from the sentence. I know it is safe. This is the result. Because, and we said after because we have what? Reason. So, which one is reason? I have seen it on TV. This is the reason. I have seen it before. So, after that, I know it is safe. So, this is the result of this sentence. Understood? Okay. The next topic is present perfect with since and for. Present perfect with since and for. It's easy. You have to have the rule for present perfect, and I think that you have memorized it, but I'm not sure for all of you. But you have to memorize the rule for present perfect. We mostly or generally use since and for with the present perfect. Present perfect with what? Since and for. And for. Guys, we use since with an action to indicate an action, the time of starting an action, to indicate the time of starting an action. When we say, I have been I have been here since, for example, 1999. 1999. It indicates the time of starting an action. Okay? We have only one 1999, so we cannot use for here. Since, as I told you, you can use since with an action, with a date or time of starting an action. I have been here since 1999. So in the exam, I will write it down. I'll make it like that. I have been here, dash 1999. And I will give you 4 options, since, for, already, yet. You have to choose one among these. Before uncountable things, we have to use what? Since. We cannot say 1/1999, 2/1999, 3/19. We have only 1/1999, so we have to use since before that. For, we use for what? To indicate the duration of a time. To indicate the duration of time. Duration of time between 2 brackets, starting from here until here. I have been here. I have the same sentence. Then should be in the past participle. And here, dash 3 days. 3 days. 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days. It is countable days. We can count them. So we use what? And it also takes S. We use what? 4. I told you the duration of time. The duration of time is what? 3 days. Day 1, day 2, and day 3. But for day 4, I left here. I went somewhere else. Guys, do not forget, we use for with numbers mostly. 1 hour, 2 hours, for 2 hours, for 3 hours, for 5 minutes with numbers. But do not forget, we cannot use it with 4 o'clock. It is not countable. 4 o'clock, since 4 o'clock, not for 4 o'clock. Okay, we cannot use 4 with clock, with years. Okay, and that's all about present perfect. If it takes S, we can use 4. If it is countable, we can use 4. But if it is uncountable, if it is clock, if it is something like that, we can use since. For example, since 4 p.m. 4 p.m. 4 p.m. it is uncountable. We cannot say 4 p.m. to 4 p.m. So this is uncountable. We use since before this. Guys, that's all about Unit 5, but do not forget to focus on page number 63, exercise number 7. It is important, and the review for chapter 5 and flight. The paragraph for flight, page number 66 and 67. And that's all about sunrise examination that includes for the examination. Welcome, have a good time.